riding on 3S, not 6. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Back in the shed again, and this time we've got another new toy. So let's not mess about, let's get straight into it. Got delivered today, brand new toy, the Team Corally SHIRIO. This is the roller edition. We're going to be putting our own 6S system into it. So let's get him unboxed, see what we got. Boom, check it out, guys. As I said, we've got the roller, so we're going to be putting our own 6S system in there. You have to put in your own motor, your own ESC, your own servo, and you're going to need your own transmitter and receiver if you're going to be going with the roller. We're going to be using a system I've taken out of our 6S buggy. So we've got a 2000 kV surplus motor. We've got a 150 amp 6S ESC from Surpass. We've got EcoBoost 36k servo. We're going to be putting in a radio link receiver, and it'll be going on our radio link transmitter. Right then, guys, let's have a quick look at the spec on the box right here. So guys, comes as a rolling chassis. I've gone with the blue body shell. Obviously you've got big bore shocks, same size front and back, CVD drive shafts, all aluminium. I believe it is the spark arms from their other platform. I believe the chassis is based on the Kagama. Obviously you've got more hardened steel drive cups. You've got front and rear center diffs. Pivot ball joint steering, and CNC machined aluminium suspension arm holders as well. Extreme hybrid chassis brace system, front, center and rear. So again, I think that's off the Kawagama, like the chassis itself. So looking at all the videos I've seen online so far, guys, I'm not going to give you a full in-depth unboxing, just going to get him out, stick you on time lapse while I put in the electronics, and then we'll give him a quick run and get him out for a proper bash. So guys, he's out of the box. Does look awesome, got to say. Really do like the color scheme, the way this truck looks. Gonna strip it all out now and take the cover off, take the plastic off, get in there so we can see inside. But yeah, really impressed, guys. Saw a friend of ours video, Miles123RC, out running the unit, and got to say I was so impressed. I literally came home that day after seeing it in person over at theirs, and ordered myself one from Wheelspin. So big shout out for Wheelspin for sorting me out. Literally 2-day delivery at the door, exactly at the time they said. Well happy. Guys, plastic's off him now. You have to undo the clips to get the plastic off. All on retainer clips, so nice little touch. Chassis does feel solid. Decent Lexan by the looks of it is what they've put on this truck. But again, guys, it can't beat how good it looks. The L cabin crew in there. Everything about it, I just love the way it looks. Loved the armor centering that I had previously, a 3S version. This is going to be my new short course go-to truck, guys. And with 6S, I think it's going to be amazing. Right, let's get the body shell off and take a look inside. There's the inside of the case, guys. So literally just giving you a quick overview and review of it, as loads of people have already done an unboxing. So you can check out Adam's at Miles123RC's. Theirs will be a lot more in depth than mine. But yeah, literally you've got the chassis brace that I said about on the box. So that's taken from the Kangara platform. You've got the spark arms on there. Got the big bore shocks front and back, same size for better stability. But yeah, enough of this, guys. Literally, you can see how good it is. If you want a full review of an unboxing, check out one of the channels I've mentioned. but I think this looks like a tank. It's well built, it's solid, it's going to be a lot of fun to use, I think. On the bottom, guys, you've literally got a aluminium chassis, again, some really thick skid plates front and back. Build quality looks epic on this. Can't wait to get it out bashing. So you get the instruction manual too, guys, there, and literally with the roller, it's literally just the 2 pinions, the stock and the speed. We may even go up a little bit on the pinion depending on how the motor mount is, so I'll have a check of that. And again, instruction manual, guys, check out the other guys' unboxing, very, very detailed. Gives you all the racing setup for your shocks, the diff oils, everything, how you should set them up if you want to change how the car handles. It's all in there, really detailed. Exploded diagrams, how to take it apart. But again, I won't be going through that. Let's get you over onto time lapse and let's get the ESC and the rest of the electronics in. We got the servo in, literally just 4 screws come pre-installed, and do those 4 bolts. Literally feed the cable in through the side here for the servo, there's a gap for it, and run your cable straight out. Right, we're going to put the receiver in next, so back over to the time lapse. Right guys, I've taken the receiver box out so I can put the receiver in and run the cables through. Would suggest that when you're doing it, because it is very awkward to try and feed the cables up underneath the bottom. Good design, as obviously no cables coming through the top, so less likely to get water coming in to the system as it's underneath, unless obviously you sink it. But you do have to take 2 of these large bolts out and 4 of these smaller ones from the chassis to remove it. So they're just on the base of the chassis at the front there. So literally 2 of the larger ones, and then you got 4 of the smaller ones. So now that's out, I can feed everything through and get everything set up ready to go. Bit of an update, forgot to put the time lapse on, I clicked photo instead, so didn't have any footage of me actually installing the system. So we're just going to take a look now and see what I've put in there. See guys, the track is looking awesome, absolutely epic. Can't wait to try this out. And it does, guys, it looks awesome. Just imagine that coming at you. I think it looks great. I really can't say this enough. Best looking track I've seen, short course. Right, let's get this off. Right then guys, we've got the 6S Surplus 150 amp ESC installed. Installed the switch into the provided holder as well. I've taken out the battery support where it was running for like shorter batteries, taking that out, so now I can put the bigger batteries in there, so you can get a nice full length battery in there. Got 2 3S in there, so running 6S. Servo is now mounted, and inside the receiver box and the aerial you do get in the instruction bag with the pinions. I've mounted the speed gearing pinion on the motor, and the Surplus 2000 kV motor is in there as well. So let's fire him up. Fingers crossed I put everything in the correct way, and everything's hooked up to the radio link receiver. So already set up and named, so let's try him out. Oh, steering is awesome, very fast, happy days. Have a look at some endpoints in a minute. Right, okay, little blip, pull. Yep, those tears. See that again? Those tyres are ballooning, guys. Don't know if you can see it from that angle. I think we got plenty of power guys. So 6S roller installed with all my electronics. So the ESC and motor was like 69 quid on AliExpress. The servo, again I think it was £19 on AliExpress. The EcoBoost 36 kilogram, running the radio link receiver in there, about 11 quid that was off AliExpress, with the built-in gyro. So this thing should be awesome, guys. So we've seen everything running. Let's just go through the quick process of how to install everything. You got 2 bigger bolts here and 4 smaller ones. These are holding in the receiver box and the servo mounting box as well, or bracket, whatever you want to call it. Remove those so you can take out the actual casing. When the casing's out, you got 4 screws to mount your servo pre-installed, 4 on the receiver cover. Your cables run through the servo box and then through into the bottom of the receiver, so it's easier with it all out. Next, add the motor. So you need to remove this screw, or this bolt and this bolt, that one and that one down there. Problem you have is the support brace for the chassis is in the way, so it's just got a rubber grommet on the end, so you can literally push it through. Don't lose the rubber grommet. You could replace it with a C-clip if you wanted. There is a groove in the pin, but it's just held on with a rubber grommet. So pull that out. This will lever back, allow you to take that out, and then you can remove the motor mount. Again, everything is in the pack for the motor mount screws and everything. So put the pinion on, mounted the motor onto the mount first, then put the pinion on, Loctited that in. Literally it's as far out as it can go, so you can't go any bigger than the 16 tooth pinion that comes with it for the speed gear. As give a perfect mesh right on the end. Again, you've got the ESC. Now there is a mounting plate there for it, so you could mount whatever one you've got, as long as it's got screws on the bottom of it. With mine I've just velcroed him in because I'm undecided if I'm going to replace this with maybe a Max 8 Hobby wing, or maybe something else. I'm going to see how this does power wise, how it compares to the likes of Adam from Miles 123 RC. Because they've got a roller, he's doing a Max 8 on the roller, and they've got the ready to run for Miles as well. And the switch just fits in another 2 screws in and out. Put the switch in. I have hot glued it in because my switch is smaller than like the stock ESC switch, and the Hobby wing one will fit in there perfect. But yeah guys, really easy to do the install. Like I said, the only thing was I never worked on the truck before, so it was figuring out, but 6 bolts to undo the receiver box and servo mount from underneath. Makes it a lot easier to work. Make sure when you do put your servo on that you power it on and center it before connecting up as well. Literally 1 pin push through with a little grommet on the end. Keep that safe. 2 on the motor mount, and then you can mount the motor on and the ESC, and 2 screws for the control. Like I said, I did remove the enclosure in the battery tray for the smaller batteries that was prepped for. I put my big batteries in, so again just 2 screws to remove that, and the same if you are to mount your ESC to the plate rather than just velcroing him down. 2 screws and that comes off as well. So really impressed with the build quality, like a tank, solid. Can't wait to run it. So yeah, catch us in the rest of the video. And So hope I didn't babble on too much. So check us out on location now and see what you think. Right guys, back out on location. You may recognise him, the motocross area again. This time we've got the new Corally SHIRIO. I've just picked up the blue one, and we got a couple of crew down here as well.
I've just picked up the green one,
and Miles has got the red one. We're all going to send them today, see which one runs the best. So we've got Miles has got the Corally ready to run system in there. Adam has got his Hobby Wing Max 8 in there, and I've gone cheapy for the Surpass ESC 6S motor that I've ripped out of my buggy. So we'll send them all, see which one's got the better pace. Me and Adam are technically cheating because we both got the 16 tooth pinion on, and Miles has only got the 13. But we'll see how they compare and let you know. That motor has either got nothing in it or these batteries are flat.
Straight away.
It's literally, it feels like it's running on 3S, not 6.
That one is on 6, like on 3. Mine on 6.
Considering it could power the Beetle, the buggy, I don't know if it's the,
too tight or something.
I don't know if it's the batteries. I'll switch it over because I've got better batteries in there.
Yeah, take it down low. That buggy absolutely fucking ripped.
Yeah.
I bet that's lighter than the buggy.
But it's as if I haven't got full throttle.
Yeah.
I know the buggy had a much bigger pinion on it.
That's just fucking stuff for that power motor. Fucking hell, it's only 50 kV less than Miles is.
But that's running less than the Centre at the moment, yeah. You know. So I'll switch the batteries. It may be. That was the only thing as well, was the instruction manual says you can go a much higher pinion, but that's on the fucking limit.
You're gonna get a bigger one on that.
Yeah.
It's right on the end, isn't it? The top one.
You can't, there's no way you can go bigger than that. Exactly the same. That motor is no good for it. I'm crawling. I don't think I'm going to put a scratch on mine, no. Ain't got enough power to turn, to topple it.
Where did we film this, man?
Don't sound good. That's the fastest it's moved.
I'm literally selling everything.
Hang on. It's going faster in reverse. That's what's wrong.
Oh, is it?
There we go.
Come on!
Chris, you were wrong!
You say that was perfect. Yes!
Oh mate, that fucking ripped. I'm happy now. I was gutted when it wasn't working, but now I'm happy.
Here we go, Mario with his built up road, 2000 kb Surpass, guys, look at it go! Oh goodness me, please land on your wheel.
Yes!
Yeah, lucky.
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, send it. She comes. Would you like to do that?
This is fucking awesome. Beep.
Don't forget to subscribe, guys. BrokenRC just on his whack.
I'm loving it. And that the battery's popped. This is absolutely awesome. So even with my diff tuning and shock setup, it still just traction rolls itself everywhere. Mate, this is rapid. I gotta say, I've never been this impressed with a car straight out of a box. CP, ESC, a motor in there. Alright, let's see how he handles around the track. Backflip. Race back.
It's a pain in the ass, that bumper, isn't it? I don't know if it's low or not.
The way you were speeding there, and you got way more power, right?
Do you reckon?
I was on flat, and you were catching me.
Yeah, it's fucking right, isn't it?
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. That's the only reason I got into the front. And he takes the lead. He takes the lead. I gotta say, I'm well impressed with it now.
It's like a Porsche Cayenne, they can only send it twice.
See how they finally fucked off? Oh, really? And toppled. One more. There we go for race number 2.
Just done my body.
What happened to your body?
Right, you good?
I done that.
We just passed into it, but it.
Seriously? No.
Right, you good? Got the handle.
Don't want you thinking I broke it. Alright, let's get a video. Alright, 1, 2, 3, go. Pink slips, pink slips, pink slips. Literally, you got me on acceleration and it was just coming back, which technically should be right with you having the higher KV. You should have more acceleration than me, and I should have more top end.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It was literally for an 85 quid ESC and fucking motor.
Yeah, I was trying to get his question. No, I fell off his motorbike.
Fucking good. Do you see how all of them were fucking there trying to fucking intimidate? And I'm like, I'm gonna stand here and see which one of you opens your mouth, because I ain't fucking moving. I'm like, I was here first. I ain't the one that's a danger to anyone. Did you turn it down to like 2 volts on there?
I set it to low.
Leave it cool down a bit.
It's a little too safe, isn't it?
That's the only thing with hobby wings. But stick a heat sink and a fan on there, mate, and it'll make a big difference to it again.
You need to set the fan all the time because it's set to come on only when it's hot. So I need to change that. But yeah, and then stick on the motor. Alright guys, Team Corally SHIRIO.